You are looking live. Welcome to Trading Desk Capital. My name is Rob Helmick. I gave $1 million to an AI trading robot called Phil. That's right. I gave $1 million to a trading robot called Phil. I did that 133 days ago. I told Phil to trade anything it wanted in 0 DTE SPX, and it has been trading up a storm. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what we did, what Phil did today, and you're going to say to me, but Rob, I don't have $1 million to trade. That's okay, because I also gave Phil $30,000 to trade. $30,000 to trade. And Phil's been trading 30 grand every single day for 133 days. Today's day 133, and we're going to go over exactly what Phil's been doing. A lot of you have been calling in to me or setting up calls. I've been doing Zoom calls with you one-on-one. If you're interested in having a 20-minute Zoom call with me for free, go to tradingdeskcapital.com. That's tradingdeskcapital.com. You can get on the wait list. I think we're sold out for the next week or two. I'm not exactly sure. I can only do about 10 a day. So they're about 20 minutes each. And it's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed talking to you. And a lot of you in the chat room I have spoken with or are on the schedule. Speaking of the chat room, it is a completely safe space. This channel is for traders that are serious about trading. A lot of you have told me that some of the frustrations you feel are the same things I felt from time to time, where you feel like you have no real system, or you feel like you don't trust yourself, or you feel like you're not in control. This channel is for you. If you feel like you've been forcing trades from time to time, or you enter too early or exit too soon, this channel is for you. If you feel like you're trading emotionally, right? I can't tell you how many traders said, I'm revenge trading. I get frustrated because I know better. Some people don't understand the risks that they're taking. This channel is for you. We're going to educate you. We're going to help you develop a plan so you can get up in the morning and feel good about trading. That's what it's all about. Let's have some fun, all right? That's what this is all about. Trading should be fun, and we're going to teach you how to do it. I hope that you can join us every day, Monday through Friday at 3:30, 3:25. I'm a little bit late today because I got my email, had some problems. But nevertheless, on Sundays at 5:55, we give out not all the trades, but a lot of the trades that we're going to be putting on. How do you get those trades, you ask? I'm glad you asked. The way we get those trades is we use a product called Options Omega. We back test 7 million trades every single weekend. Now, this weekend, we jacked that up to about 12 million trades. So we're looking at, last week we looked at 25 strategies. This week we looked at 35 strategies. Next week, we're looking at 50 strategies. So we'll be back testing somewhere between 14 million and 20 million trades next week. What we do then is we use AI. We use our AI robot called Phil that we developed over the last 12 months. And Phil takes all those trade logs, all those millions and millions of trades, gigantic amounts, and boils it down to about the top 250 trades, the best trades based on a lot of information that I've given it. I like to look at the P&L. I like to look at the compound annual growth rate. I like to look at the max drawdown. I like to look at the MAR. Pardon me. I like to look at the Sortino, and I like to look at the Sharpe ratio. We have some internal metrics at our company that we look at, and then we figure out what are the best, about 150 trades. Then, pardon me, Phil figures out the top 150 trades, 200 trades, gives them to me. Then I personally go over theirs. I want to make sure that I feel comfortable with the lay of the land. Right now, we're only doing multiple entry iron condors and exponential moving averages. If you don't know what those are, there's lots of videos on our channel that will walk you through all those things. Maybe tomorrow I'll go through and do a little video, a little explanation, a PowerPoint on exactly what it is we're trading. A lot of people ask me about that. And maybe what I'll do the next day after that is I'll go over the exact setups for the back tests. A lot of people ask about that. And then the next day, maybe what I'll do is a PowerPoint presentation on how you set up the robots. A lot of people ask about that. And then maybe on Friday, I'll show how I like to lay by the pool and go surfing all day. Although Nobody asks about that, but that is the favorite part of my day. I might also do a video about how to make this kind of iced tea. Maria hates it when I do this. That's why I enjoy doing it when she's not here. How I make my iced tea with lemon, with Zevia, the artificial sweetener, and with a little apple cider vinegar. I've had that every single day for 40 years, and I will not stop until the day I passed, and maybe even that day I'll have a little bit. I love this stuff. It's good for the body and great for the soul. All right, first step. Let's see how old Phil is doing today, shall we? I think I've got this logged on. I hope so. I didn't double check this, so let's take a look. See, boom goes the dynamite. This is the $30,000 account. And when I say $30,000 account, I mean buying power. And this account is up about 14, 15, 13 grand. So it looks like we're up a little bit today. What you do to figure this out is you take the green and you subtract out the red, and that's where they are. This is just showing the losing trades. This is option omega. This is in real time. This is all the trades that it's actually put on, winners and losers. You can't see all the way down to the losers, but trust me, they're down there. And so now let's take a look at the big account, the $1 million account. Again, $1 million worth of buying power. And today, because we're up about 500,000-600,000, I think I'm trading about $1.5 million, maybe a little bit less, maybe $1.4 million, something like that today in the large account. And again, it's not up 47,000. You take the 47 and you take out the 17. So what's that make us up? 20, 30 grand is where we are today on that one. Day's not over, but that's where we are. So we're feeling kind of good about that. Let's take a look at the Tastytrade app. This is my personal bank account. Not really, no. My personal trading account. And you can see that I am trading just two types of trades, the SPX and the Crazy Ivans, which are NQs. Crazy Ivans, I take those about 45 to 60 days out, 12 delta. I like to do it on down days. This is only down 97. I like the Qs to be down 300 before I do those. I've got a couple on here. I've got a couple I'm trying to get out of. I'm greedy, so look at this, 94%. I should have gotten out of this a long time ago. Normally I get out at 25%, but I've been extremely greedy. I will only use 25 to 30% of my buying power. In this particular account, I think my limitation is about 65 of these. I've only got 3 on just because I figure if we get one of the greatest runs of all time, I'd like to be part of it. And what are we up 12% in 20 days, something like that, 12% in 12 days. So I like to be part of that. I know I'm getting greedy, but I put this one on right here just in case it goes down. Because I'm not crazy. If we get a huge down day, I want to get paid for it, right? All right, so now let's take a quick look and take what we're going to do. Don't forget, hey, Siri, set my alarm for 3:49.
I turned on your 3:49 p.m. alarm.
All right, good. That way we won't forget, because I've been forgetting sometimes about putting on those things from the chat room. So let's take a quick look at the chat room, and then we'll go back and take a look at my little PowerPoint for today. Who's in here today? Oh, so I see I've got the poll on. What have I got? 54% are doing call credit spread today. Wow. You guys are up $7,600 since March 1st, I want to say. Maria told me that's like around 30 different days. We got to get the exact numbers on it. Around $7,600. Amazingly enough, I forget the exact amount. I'm going to say you're like 15 and 6 or something, which is awesome. I mean, absolutely awesome. So, and what that will be is a $600 put credit spread or call credit spread. I'll do a 2-lot of a $3 premium. We'll try and get $3 on the short leg of either the put call or the call credit spread. Maria's thumb is on the wrong side of this online image. Offline image. What offline image is that? I don't see that. Hello, Evergreen is there. Eric is there. Dave Man is there. Mario's there. Aaron Blackjack. I don't know that I've seen Aaron in there, but happy to have you. Time Decay is in there. And who else? I see Maria is in there saying good day. Megan is in there. Pacertron is in there. I think I spoke to Pacertron today on the phone. We had a great long call. Happy Green Day, Rob. Too late, Jake. I see Brad Fouts, and I think I spoke with Brad today also. Look at that. Boom, boom. Boy, you talk to them on the phone, they feel guilty. They got to come onto the chat room. That's very nice of you guys. I really appreciate it. Remember, the only way you can pay us right now, the only way is to go in, not the chat room. Chat room's great, but to go into the comments below on any video and make a comment. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to throw down the gauntlet on it. I'm going to say that Pacertron has made a comment in almost every single video. I mean, it's got to be, we have 500 plus videos. I'm going to say Pacertron has been in there for at least 200 or 300. So if you think you're going to get into the Mount Rushmore of video comments, you're going to have to step up your game, because Pacertron is on it, man. He is absolutely on it. Brad says hello. Too Late Jade says hello. Evergreen, you have said that you don't pick entries with less than 10% max drawdown. What do you use for denominator starting value? The initial balance for the 0-0 backtest or the BPR for that entry? This is from Evergreen in the chat room. That's a great question. And I got to tell you that the way I calculate it is I have AI do it. Is that kind of a cop-out? It probably is. But yeah, it is. So what I do is I take those trade logs and I give it to AI, and I actually programmed it so that it displays for every single trade, it displays an extremely large number of data metrics, including max drawdown. And so then that's how it calculates the MAR value. It takes the compounding annual growth rate and divides it by the max drawdown, or vice versa. And so that's how it gets it. And so honestly, I don't know exactly how it calculates that max drawdown, but it is the exact same way that Options Omega does. And if you go into Options Omega under documentation, let me just show you where that is, right? If you go into, here it is, you can see the documentation. My arrow. See this? If you go into documentation here and click on it, and it will explain all the different characteristics. How we doing? We're still up, it looks like right in the neighborhood of 30 grand. That's awesome. And where are we on the small account? I say small. It's very misnomer. It's just $30,000. It's a $30,000 account, which is a lot of freaking money. I'll tell you what, if there's $5 on the ground, I will get to it first and beat you and tell you about it for years to come. So don't make fun of a $30,000 trader. That's where I was not that long ago. And it was a grind. It's much harder for a $30,000 trader to make money than it is for a $1 million trader. I know, I've done both, and it's a much, much tougher task to do. Too Late Jade, SPX as well. Mario says Mr. Flaws is there. Robert P2E8M, big account up big. Yes, sir. That's true. Samurai Jimon, you sell puts on SPX too, Rob? Yes, puts and calls. I sell puts and calls, multiple entry iron condors, which are both a put and a call, a put credit spread and a call credit spread. We have a 5-part series that goes into excruciating detail about those. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Tomorrow, I will have some slides, and I will show you exactly what we do and how we do it. 95% with 25% days left. Are you being greedy, Mr. Flawless? I am being greedy. I am being greedy. You're absolutely right. I have no excuse for it. And when it was down over the weekend, I was kicking myself. And now look at me. You know what? All right, you talked me into it. Heck with it. Let's get out of this freaking thing. You know what? It's a trading show. Let's do some trading, huh? What do you say? Let's replace this bad boy. And we're going to bring this up to doinky, doinky, doink. How about this? I'll try and beat him out. I'll try and beat him out of a quarter. I'll try and beat him out of $5. Help buy some Barbie some treats. There's a trade. There's a trade we put on. Let's see if it fills, right? Here it is right here. We're asking, saying we'll pay $13. They're saying we want $13.37. See if this comes down a little bit. Gosh darn it. I didn't show it to you. Anyway, I went in and changed it, and I changed it to 13.30. Doggone it. I wanted to show you how I did it. Here's what I did. So let's see if I can't. I'll get another. Let's see if I can't. Replace order. So now I'm going to say I'm going to get greedy. So I'm going to go doinky doink. And so now you can see I changed it to 12.75, right? And they're only offering me 13.37. Now let's go back and we'll see if we can't get them to come play. We'll be 13. We're not first in line, though, unfortunately. So how many of these have been traded today? I don't know. The last trade was at 26.50, so it's been a while since they've traded. So, all right, let's take a look. I've been telling him to close it too, Mr. Flaws. That's Maria. Yeah, Rob just set alarm on my home pod. Mr. Flaws. Hey, Alexa, tell me how to trade more. So Robert's in there. M109 Rider, we're up. Please send my portion via fax today. Yes, I am not going to do that. I'm going to give treats to my dog Barbie or give to the Humane Society. Tango Charlie Whiskey is in there. That sounds like a pilot if ever there was one. Jeff Hart says hello. And are you sure he's not a bot? I might be a bot. He's a teacher's pet, that's for sure. That's Tyler. He's our teacher's pet, and we love him dearly. He is one of the best traders I've ever seen. He loves scalping. LOL at 109 Trader. I applied to Trading Desk Capital, but never got confirmation or contact. Are you still doing the consultations? I am. Go to tradingdeskcapital.com, and you got to put in your name. You don't have to put in your whole name. You can. Most people do. And you need to put in your email address. But if you go to tradingdeskcapital.com, it will just be one page, and all you can do, and you got to hit enter, and you should get an email back right away from a company called FormSpree, I think it is, that does the forms for us. If you don't, just come back in tomorrow or make a comment in the video below, and we'll try and figure out to make sure that you get in there. But you should be in there. WSOFI, Tim and Andrew at 5526. Thank you, Tim and Andrew. Tango Whisker Charlie. Where can I find your tutorials? If you go to our video channel, YouTube channel, there's a whole bunch of videos, 500 videos in there. I think there's a list. You know what? I know for a fact that if we just wait here long enough, up here on our screen, up above me, you're going to see what that picture looks like when the 5-part video series comes back. It's actually, there's one 40-minute video, and then there's 5 8-minute videos that are parts of it, right? So in case you don't, in case you fall asleep before the 40 minutes is over, you can watch it at 8-minute segments at a time. So we'll just see, why is that not changing? That should be changing. That's not right. So let's see if I can't get this thing to change. That should be changing. We're gonna, I am hesitating to do this because I don't want to mess it up. You know what? Let's do this. You know what we're gonna do? I'm just going to do it by hand. How about that? Boom, boom, boom. There's Trading Desk. Okay, well, that is not working. All right, give me just a second here. This is not what I want. I want this to be up there. And I want transitions, and I want apply to all. And I want to do slideshow and set up slideshow. And I want to make sure that's going to everything and looping. And then let's go, boom. There we go. All right, now let's see if it's looping. Loop, loop, a doop. Come on, there we go. All right, now we are going to go get ready because I can see a preview of coming attractions. The next slide is going to be that 5-part series that you wanted to see. There it is. That's what it looks like. I think that one might be the big one, but they all look like that or pretty much like that. If you see that, that's part of the 5 series, and that shows you everything you need to know, all right? We got 1 minute to go. All right, let's get back on here. Here we go. So let's talking about what's going to happen here in just a second, okay? What's going to happen is that we are going to see that the market on close data is going to be released, okay? The market on close data is going to be released, and when they release that data, there's a lot of young bucks, no offense to Tyler, but there's a lot of young bucks that think they know what the hell they're doing. They know what the heck they're doing, and they don't. And so what they're going to do is they're going to come and they're going to start trading like the wind, right? And you're going to see my order we're going to put in at 3:51, right? So right now it's 3:48 and 57 seconds. So we've got just a few minutes. And look at that. My alarm's going off, but no. Oh, yeah. How about that? Right? All right, we're on it. All right, we're on it. Here we go. Now, in 1 minute, you're going to see this thing start to really go bazooka, one way or the other. All right, we're going to end the poll now. All right, so what are we doing? We ended the poll, and we are doing a call credit spread. Wow, we haven't done one of those in a while. We've been doing a lot of puts. We're going to do a call credit spread. Let me bring that up on the screen here for myself because I gotta get ready to trade this bad boy. Watch that market on close. All right, this is chat room, and we want to do you told me we're going to do the call, right? We're going to do the call. I am ready for the call. Watch the market on close. Here it comes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we go. Watch the market on close number. Let's see where it is. Wow, not much movement. Here it comes. Usually there's a lot of movement here in that first minute. Let's watch them. Let's watch them spend our money. There's Maria doing a Google trade. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at them come in there. They don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what that market on close data is today, but I can tell you this. It's not moving the market much. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's bring in Phil, shall we? Maria doesn't have the guts to come on screen today. No, she's busy trading. There's me and Phil both. Look at that. Market's going up. All right, we're 32 seconds into the market on close data. Get ready. There's no way to sift through. Thank you. PDT is gone June 4th. PDT is gone? Oh, PDT is gone through 4th. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Kind of, but we'll see. They still got a bunch of rules to pass, and then we'll see. Hopefully it'll be June 4th. I hope there's no delay. All right, so market on close data looks like it's coming down a little bit, which is fine. We don't care. All right, and there's 351. Let's go ahead and rocket this bad boy in, and we're going to shoot it in. And now watch. Here comes the trade. Look at that. Whoa, we got to fill right away at $3.10, $310 times 2. Even I can figure that out going to my public school. I know that 2 times $310 is $620. 7,100, we want a call credit spread, so we want it to be under 7,100. That is the game today. Let's put in a marker. I figured out how to do this over the weekend. 7,100 is right here. It needs to be under that. That is the game. Let's double check that. It is a call credit spread. It's at 7,100. We want to finish below there. Let's take this away and no tool. There we go. So we want to finish below this number right here. We finish above, we're going to lose $610. If we go below it, we're going to make $610. We want nothing but down. Look at this chart. That's looking pretty tasty. No offense to Tastytrade, but that's what we're hoping for. Anybody out there? Okay. If anybody is having a winning day, give me a W in the chat room. Give me a W in the chat room if you're having a winning day. If you're having a winning day, put it down a W. If you're having a less than winning day, put 2 W's. That means you're waiting until tomorrow. No shame in waiting until tomorrow. W, Mr. Robot says W today for him. W if you're having a winning day. WW if you're having a waiting day. Look at those W's come in. Fish Wisher is a W. Evergreen's a W. Mario's a W. Bruce is a W. Brad Fouts is a W. Samurai's a W. Dave's a W. Hi Phil's a W. Porsche Guy is a W. That's Tyler. Robert P280N is a W. Rick, well, look at all these W's. Holy moly, where's my commission? Come on, baby. Get that son of a gun down. Look at this. Get down below the number. Get down below the number. That's where we want it to be. You are a winner if you got a W there today. Let's get this horse in the barn. Somebody help me. Let's go crazy. By the way, my lawyers want us to tell you that this is for educational purposes only. This is for entertainment value. Do not follow me. You can and will lose all your money. Investing in options is very risky. And please don't be crazy like Rob. It's a little bit too much Barnum and Bailey. You'll never stop me from being Barnum and Bailey. That's who I am. Let's go take a look at where we are. Boom, shakalaka. Uh-oh, that's not so good. That's taking a little air out of the balloon. Come on back down, you dirty friggin' dog. Come on down, you dirty friggin' dog. We want this bad boy to come down, and it is heading the wrong way. Oh, my hands are getting a little sweaty now. Better hit the old sauce here. Got to hit the sauce. God, I do love that stuff. All right, my throat's a little dry. Come on down. Come on down. There we go. Here we go. We got a long ways to go, guys and gals. Long ways to go. It is at 354. Hey, here's a fun question I've been talking to a lot of traders about. Would you guys be interested in coming to where we live in Daytona Beach Shores and going to the hotel just down the street and having a conference there where you can meet Tyler and you can meet Maria and you can meet myself and we can show you how to trade? We would love to have you. There'll be no charge for it. But it will be on your nickel for travel and for food and for hotel. If you're interested in that, just put the word conference or C-O-N-F. C-O-N-F. If you're interested, put that in the chat room, C-O-N-F. C-O-N-F if you're interested in that. Yes to Daytona Beach Shores. Yes, yes, yes. How about C-O-N-F? That way we can keep track of it. C-O-N-F if you're interested to coming to a conference. How are we doing in real time? Bingo, bango, bongo. Are we over $30,000? Sweet potato pie. Gosh, you got to love that. Sweet potato pie. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a problem with the $600, but let's see if we can't get that. Oh my gosh. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, right on cue. Right on cue. This stuff is rigged. I don't know how you guys are able to do that. Right on cue. Look at all those CONFs. I love that. CONF heart. Holy moly guacamole. Thank you very much. We got, oh, come on down. Now it's going back up. How are we going to pay for that conference if we keep losing? No, actually, we're winning on these things. So come on down. Come on down, you dirty friggin' dog. You know what? What are we trading at? 701.3. Wow, we're 3.5 over almost. Now we're 3.5 over. Jeez Louise. So we want to make sure that we don't get punched out on this thing. You know, if it goes to 630, we lose. Right now it's at 460. So we want to make sure we don't get punched out. So keep an eye on this. Don't fall asleep on this amount. Just because it's above doesn't mean it's over. But if it gets too far above, it does mean it's over. So we don't want to get punched out. That's our stop loss is $630. So we want to make sure that this thing comes down, 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 down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. That's what we wanted to do. Come on down. Come on down. What's the time check? Time check on this. We got 3 minutes and 45 seconds. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, look at all the conference. Holy cow. Looks like we're going to have, I thought we might have 10 people. And I know everybody can't make it. It says the, look at this. Ryan's in there. Brad Fouts. M109 Rider, GD, Len Strat, I haven't seen that name before. Eric Burke, CCTM Bus, I haven't seen that one before. Aaron Apple Black, Apple Blackjack, good. Too Late Jake, Mr. Flawless, Robert, Tango Charlie Whiskey, all of them are going to be at the conference. We can finally meet these folks. There's nothing better than a bunch of traders getting together and talking nerdy stuff like convexity and contango and all those words. I'm not exactly sure what they mean, but I have learned to pronounce them, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Let's take a look. We now have 3 minutes to go, and you know what? We need this bad boy to start coming down. That's what we need. We need a big drop in the market, and we are going to be taking it into shorts on that. But if that's okay, we still got pretty good numbers on the other one. Did you guys see? Did somebody take a look and see where we are on the $30,000 account? So we're still doing good there. Great. All right. I just want to make sure we're okay there. We need this thing to come down. We got, stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. We got 2.5 minutes to go. We need this thing to fall apart. We need it to collapse. We need to get underneath this blue line. I think we can do it. I still have hope. But I'll tell you what, SpaghettiOs, this is about to punch out. This better come back down. We're at 570. If it hits 630, the ball game's over. Stop. Come back down. No. Come back down. 585. Come back down. 590. Oh, no. 535. Come on back. Come on down. Come on back down. Down, you dirty dog. Down, you dirty down. Down goes Frazier. We only got, how much time we got left? Under 2 minutes. We got 105 seconds to go. Oh, no, there it is. Oh. How can I do that? Maria has it set up here. Is that the one? I think that's the one. Wah, wah. That's us. There it is. Doggone it. We got punched out. Now, you know what? I want this thing to go through the roof. If that's the case, we got punched out. But you know what? This is a good learning situation as to why we use stop losses, because we always want to make sure that we're protected, right? We don't want this loss to get huge. Now look at this dirty dog. Let's take a look at the 7100s, and you can see where these are. These are all the ones that I got left. There's the 7100 that we are. That would be trading at $750 now, and we got out at $630, so I'm feeling kind of lucky about that, right? We want all these rest of these to go to zero and stay at zero, and we will be happy as a clam. Happy as one of those happy clams, and we want to make sure it stays under 715 for Pete's sakes. We don't want any more losers. And we got 45 seconds to the close. 45 seconds. You can see the number up here. We want this number to stay under 7110. Oh, 71. No, what is it? I'm at 7115. That's where I am, 7115. So we want to stay under there. Let's get that back down. It's at 7109. And now look at this. The 7100's at $800, $900. Ouch. That would have hurt. $1,800 loser. No, thank you. This is why you want to use stop losses. Hi, Rob. To date, what is the number of calls versus put you have taken on this end of day trade? I don't know exactly what I'm going to say. if you ask me, I think it's more puts. But I haven't checked. And you know what? That's a great thing for me to do for... Oh, there it is. That's a great thing for me to figure out for tomorrow. All right? Remember now, I'll be here tomorrow at 3:25. I was a little late today. Would you please go below, not the chat room, but go below and make a comment and just say W. Just W. If I could get 10 of you to do it, it would be awesome. It would be absolutely awesome. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do for absolutely for free. I'm going to show you how we did. Here's where we are in the $30,000 account. Somebody add this up for me. You take the green minus the red, and that's the number, the green minus the red. That would be great. And then on that's so 2150 minus 757. And on the big account, it looks like we're up about, what is that, 30 grand-ish? Something like 30 grand, 500, 3,500, 30,500, something like that. I see you in the chat room. I love you guys. But I need you to put it in the comments below. Not just in the chat room. I need it in the comments below. If you can just go down to the comments. I think you might have to wait until this is over, but I'm not sure. I think you can put it in the comments below. And if you can, that would be great. So Mario says up 1,393 in the small account. I'll believe Mario. That's a pretty good number. And I don't see the comments. You know, I think you're right, Brad. I think those comments only come after I'm done with the recording. So once I post the recording, which once I hit stop, you can go on to it on the live, and I think you'll be able to see it. And I should have it up in about, it takes about 45 minutes to produce it and get it up on the regular side. But if you could come back even tomorrow, if just go down, you know what, just go in one of the old ones and put down W. It would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. And 30,508 in the big account. Great. Porsche guy says 30,000. Look at that. Tyler's within $8. How about that? Hey, today the small account has started a winning streak. That's right. Every winning streak takes the first step, right? Every marathon, it's always about the first step. Look what happened. All these trades got punched out. We love that. We were down. I don't know how much we were down today. I wasn't watching it that closely. I honestly don't watch it that closely during the day. I let the robots do all the work. Look, remember, if you feel like you have no real system, if you feel like you don't trust yourself, if you feel like you're not in control, come join us. We're going to help you get through it. If you think like you're forcing trades or you're entering too early or exiting too soon, you're trading emotionally, revenge trading, come. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk a little bit about the psychology of it as well. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, it absolutely is real. It sits on my shoulders every day. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Never ends. You can never possibly hit the top. You can never possibly hit the bottom. Do not worry about it. Remember, I lose 53% of the time, and I'm getting over 100% rate of return. And I'm losing 43% of the time. 43% of the time I'm losing. So don't worry about, if someone tells you got 97% winning rate, hey, my pilot says he lands 97% of the time safely. That's no good. I don't care. I don't care what your winning percent is. I ain't in it for the winning percent. I'm in it for the final big ass number. Oh, you can't say that word. I'm in it for the final number. So, all right. I will see you tomorrow, 3:25 sharp. I won't be late. You be there. I be there. And we're going to hit it again tomorrow. We got a winning streak of 1 for the small account. Let's go get them again tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great trading day.